Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, students. Good evening, future doctors. How are you? How is your energy? Yes, it should be very high. Should be fired with the highest level of your energy. Yes. How is your josh? How is your energy? Yes, come fast. Join fast and start. You can say present your joining in comment box with fired. Done. Okay, my dear student. So let us start. Okay, tell me, how is your days going on, especially for physics is concerns? I think everything you are doing good. New josh, you can say new energy, and every day you are learning something new. Whether it may be botany, zoology, physics, chemistry, each and every subject. Yes, that is for srichaitanya. We are waiting for you guys. Yes, definitely. The whatever excitement you are having to meet our educators, same excitement we are having for you guys. Yes, so that we can convert this excitement in, you can say, single digit ranks, or you can say top most ranks. Or for that, the thing required is, what is that? That is completely consistency. If someone asks you, for my last 20 years career, whatever toppers student I have been produced, in that also what I have been observed, one common thing. What is that? Consistency in each and every situation. If you are consistent, that means you can convert that consistency in your fantastic result. You can't expect what type of result you can get if your consistency is 100%. Not intelligence. Intelligence comes after the consistency. That's why what is required? Yes, consistency. Like that water drop. If water drop consistently dropping on a stone, it make a hole inside that stone. That complete water wave cannot form that hole, but that consistency of that water drop, single water drop, can make a hole. So that is really inspiring story for you guys, and take inspiration from that. Okay, dear student, let us start with our same energy, same josh. What was your yesterday topic? Let us revise the concept, what you have studied yesterday, yes or no? Okay, let us start, dear student. What is that? Okay, yesterday we have discussed about, yes, vectors. What we have discussed? Vectors. Okay, let me revise the things we have discussed. What do you mean by vector? Vector means that having magnitude, direction, and what is the most important thing? That is, they should follow vector algebra. And we were at this point only. This is vector algebra. If we want to add two vectors, vector A and B, this is called resultant vector of A and B. See, we remember this word. What do you mean by R vector? R vector is resultant vector of vector A and vector B. Yes or no? Next point. Yesterday we have discussed how to add those vectors. For addition of these vectors, what we need, yesterday I told you two rules. Let me check whether you know or don't know those rules. First, you tell me which of following angles. Let us assume I am giving you one triangle like that. 1. This is 2. This is 3. Let us assume this angle is given as 80 degree. I am taking only random angle. This is equal to 60 degree. Assume that. And this is 40 degree. Can you tell me, this is, let us assume, vector A. I want to check your knowledge. This is vector B. This is vector C. Are you ready for more? Yes, I want to check whether you know what is the angle between the vectors. So my first question is that, what is angle between vector A and vector B? Tell me fast. What is the angle? In comment box, your answer should be there. What is the angle between vector A and vector C? And third question, what is the angle between vector B and C? Tell me fast. The first concept is that, my dear students should know what is the angle, not angle, defined angle between the vectors. Okay, tell me fast. Which one is A and B? Okay, let us check whether you are right or wrong. This is vector A and B. What to check? Yesterday I told you, head to head and tail to tail matching you should check. Whenever head to head or tail to tail matching is there, smaller angle will be the angle, defined angle. So this is the smaller angle. What is that? 40 degree. means this 40 degree whatever given. This is A and B. I think this is clear. Now come to A and C. This is A and C. This one head and one tail, there is some problem. Then what is the process? Process is you can parallel shift this. That means this is the defined angle. Yes or no, dear student? See, this is not defined angle because head and tail combination is there. So we can shift which vector? C vector parallel to that. That means this is 60. This is going to be 120 degree. Are you right or wrong? Check it. This is 120 degree. Okay, now come to the B and C. This is B and C. Both head and head are matching. Take inside angle, smaller angle. This is the 80 degree. These are the defined angle. Why we need these angle? Because today we are going to use this angle. If you have taken angle wrong, that means your question is going to be wrong. That's why always in physics, that is very important. Not only learning concept is you required. You need to learn correct concept. Because always angle is there, you know, everyone know this is the angle. But which one is the defined angle? What is the rule? Defined angle is angle between head to head and tail to tail. Again, if those students who are new for that, I want to tell that if head matching, this is the defined angle. If tail matching, tail matching, this is the defined angle. This is the only case. In this one, head tail matching, 40 degrees is defined. In this one, tail, this is head and this is tail. Head tail is matching, that's why we need this angle. This is 180 minus 60, that is going to be 120 degree, and this one is the 80 degree. I think now everything is clear. If everything is clear, yes, with comment box, your comment box should not be so silent, because your energy should be at the peak level throughout my class. It should not be go down. Yes or no? Done. Physics means energy. You know that E equal to mc square. Yes, you have to prove that there is a mass, there are a lot of exponential form of the energy is going to be blast here. Yes. Okay. Okay, come to the next concept. What was the next concept? How to add those vector. Students, be very attentive in the classroom. What is that vector rule? Triangle law. What is that? Vector A. Today we are going to discuss lot of magical concept. I am going to give you some VS tricks. These are really fantastic. This is vector A. What is this? This is vector V. Tell me fast what this is going to be. Yes, if vector A and B denoted by two sides of triangle, then what is going to be, dear student? Then third side in opposite order going to represent what? Vector, resultant vector. This resultant vector is going to vector A plus vector B. Remember this, very important, very important. In same way I told you, same can be, you can say, represented in the form of parallelogram. So these are not separate rule, both are same. This is vector B. Can I take parallel vector? Yesterday I told you each and every vector can be shifted parallel to itself. This B vector can be shifted parallel to this B. This is vector A. This is vector B. Let us assume this is A, means we can take parallel of A. What is this? This is B. We can take parallel. This is going to be which triangle? Not triangle. This is going to be parallelogram. Then in parallelogram, what is the rule? Vector A and B denoted by two adjacent side of parallelogram. Then this one is going to be resultant. What is going to be resultant? Its diagonal is going to be resultant of that vectors. That means here also vector R equal to vector A plus vector B. Now I think you getting everything very clearly. Now next point that at end point we have discussed yesterday's class. What was that? So this R is vector. See dear student, here one thing is very important. You should know what is difference between vector and magnitude of vector. Vector means this complete vector quantity. Magnitude means what is its numerical value. To find its numerical value, you tell me first what is the resultant. This is called resultant. This result, see, this is going to be very common language for you guys in physics. R vector magnitude. This is vector A plus vector B magnitude. What is that? This is going to be, yes, tell me fast. One more thing, very important, defined angle I have not mentioned here. What is that? Theta. Which one is defined angle? Theta. Tell me fast, what is that formula? Very important. Under root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Remember this formula. What is this? This is formula for what? Yes, very good. This is the formula for resultant vector, you can say. This is resultant vector, or you can say this is the formula for result. This is the result that you need to remember directly. Okay, sir, we remember everything clearly. Write down fast. These all concepts, very important. Now come to the some numerical part. Very, very important. What is that numerical part, dear students? Let us form some rules. First rule, first VS trick. What is that? In most of the questions you will find. Let us take first one example. You know, yesterday I told you one example. One force is here, that is 3 Newton. I think you remember that. Just I draw this diagram and this is 4 Newton. You know that. If someone asks you, what do you mean by these force? Sir, we can say this force, complete force is going to be 3 means in this direction which vector? I cap. In this direction which vector? J cap. But what is magnitude of that vector? Sir, these are 2 vectors. This is vector A, this is vector B. What is the resultant? Can we use that formula? Let us assume this is vector A, this is vector B. What is that formula? F, or you can say its resultant. What is resultant? F only, under root A square means 3 square, B square means 4 square plus 2AB cos theta, 2 into 3 into 4. What is the angle between vector? 90 degree. See, this is the angle, 90 degree, and cos 90 is going to be 0. So what this value will be? This value will be 0. 3 square 9 plus 16, this is going to be 5. Dear student, be attentive and try to understand, try to visualize the problem. We are applying 2 forces, but we can't visualize 2 forces. That's why we need one. That is called its resultant. What is that resultant? So resultant is 5 Newton. And you can say this is the resultant. Which rule we follow? 2 sides, parallelogram. This is the resultant. Second question comes, what is this angle? This angle. This angle, let us assume alpha. How to find? This is very simple. If this is 4, you can draw this one. This is also 4. This is 3. Perpendicular divided by base. You can say this tan alpha is going to be 4 by 3. Now I think some of the students are confused. Tell me fast. What is tan theta equal to 4 by 3? What is the value of that? Tell me fast, fast. Let me know whether you know that or don't know. Yes, very good. This is going to be which one? Very good. That is 53 degree. Remember this. Those students who don't know this value, dear student, you remember that. That is 3, 4, 5 rule. What is this rule? 3, 4. You know this is right angle. This is very important concept in physics. If someone going to ask you this angle, this is 4 by 3 means this angle is going to be 53 degree. And if this side 3 means this is 37 degree. Very simple. Remember this. This is the important concept that is going to work in physics. So that means how to define this force. If 3 Newton and 4 Newton force are perpendicular to each other, we can convert it into single force of 5 Newton which acting at angle of 53 degree with the positive x-axis. This is the physics language. So that means now you are getting the idea. What idea you are getting? Sir, if we are having separate components of the vector, we can convert them into single vector, and that itself is called resultant. Okay, let us take some more examples. Examples means can we form one rule here? What is that? If angle between vector A and vector B is 90 degree, what it is given? Theta equal to 90 degree. Dear student, and resultant vector is defined by vector A plus vector B, then tell me what is the magnitude of resultant vector. I think now you are getting this language. Yes sir, this is going to be under root A square plus B square. This is directly NEET question, dear student. Resultant vector when angle equal to 90 degree. This is under root A square plus B square. Okay dear students, second question, very important. Let us form some other rule. This is VS trick number 2. If it is given magnitude of vector A equal to magnitude of vector B, see both magnitude are equal, but magnitude are equal doesn't means that everything is equal. No, magnitude are equal. Let us assume this is equal to A and angle between A and B is given like that. This is vector A, this is vector B. What angle? Defined angle is given directly at angle theta. Can you tell me, dear student, what is vector A plus vector B? Okay, let me ask you what is right option as per you. This is very important. Option number 1, 2A. Option number 2, 0. Option number 3, 2A cos theta by 2. Option number 4, 2A sin theta by 2. Tell me fast in comment box what is your answer in this case. And this is going to be the most important formula for the physics again. Very important. It will be used in each and every chapter. Tell me fast, solve it, but don't guess directly. Just solve the question. In physics, one rule is there, try to solve the questions without pen paper mode. If you are only calculating it in your mind, that means it's going to be wrong, because physics and mathematics should not be solved by mind. It should be solved by pen paper mode only. This is good habit to solving, to activate your mind also. Okay, what is the answer? Most of the students are getting third one. Okay, very good. You are right. Which one? Third one. Okay, I am going to tell you, don't worry. But first, you directly remember. What is this result? 2A cos theta by 2. Remember this. Very important. Very important rule. Sir, how it's directly we can derive that? Okay, take it. I think you remember the result. Magnitude are equal, angle is theta. Then how to prove this? We know that, sir, resultant vector magnitude is, what was the formula? Under root. Magnitude of A means A is given, A square. Magnitude of B is also A square plus 2AB, A square. That is cos theta. Yes or no? Now solve this. This is equal to under root 2A square plus 2A square cos theta. When we solve this, again this is going to be 2A square 1 plus cos theta. Dear student, you know that what is 1 plus cos theta? Those students who don't know this result, directly remember this. 1 plus cos theta is very important formula for our physics is concerned. That is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. How to remember? I think you know this relation. 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. If you don't know, write it and learn this formula directly. And one formula we will use in physics. What is that? 1 minus cos theta is going to be 2 sin square theta by 2. Learn this formula. And now we are using this formula, this one. So what is this? 1 plus cos theta. What is 1 plus cos theta? This is going to be 2 cos square theta by 2. Yes or no? 2 into 2 is 4. When taken outside the under root, it is going to be 2. A square is going to be A. Cos square theta by 2 is going to be cos theta by 2. And this wonderful result we go. Directly remember this formula. In which condition we should apply this formula? You tell me fast. When magnitude of both the vectors are equal, magnitude of A equal to magnitude of B, and angle between both the vector is theta, then you use this formula directly. It will save your time. You know, in first class also I told you, whenever you start learning physics, your first thing to go for the knowledge. learn the concept. Second step, practice that concept. Third step, mastery that concept. And after that, you go for the speed. Speed means because NEET pattern is 1 minute, one question pattern only. That's why you to be aware for speed also. Okay. By using this formula directly, we can solve vector problem in quick time period. How to solve? Let us take one or two example. Okay, dear student, you tell me fast. Let us assume I am giving you one question. This is force. This value is not like that. Take like that, this one. These are the two vector. This value is, let us assume, 3 Newton. This is also 3 Newton. Be activated. This angle is defined. This angle is given as 60 degree. What is the resultant? Let us assume this is vector A. This is vector B. What I am asking, dear student, what is A plus B? I think now you are getting, no need to write me A and B separately. You know that whenever I am talking about resultant means what I am asking, vector A plus B. Do it fast. Option number 1, 0. Option number 2, 3 root 3. Option number 3 means 3. Option number 4, 1 by 3. What is the right option? Tell me fast. Fast, fast, fast. Very good. Option 4, wrong. Yes. Very good. Some of the students are getting yes. Sasi, good. And with one, Nishant, ready, good. Nishant is wrong. Pallavi, right. Okay, very good. This is the right answer. Okay, which one? Third one is the right option. Sir, how to solve this? Dear student, first one, this angle is not defined because head and tail are matching. Then what to do? You can do one thing, match this at this point, yes or no. If this angle is 60, this is going to be 120 degree. What I am doing? Shifting the vector. That means defined angle is 120 degree. You know magnitude of A and B are equal, 3 Newton, 3 Newton. What is that formula? 2A cos theta by 2. What is 2? A is 3, means A and B magnitude is 3. Cos theta, theta is 120 degree divided by 2. This is going to be 60 degree. And cos 60 is 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2. 2 is cancelled. This is going to be 3. Again we got one wonderful result, and that is directly asked in your NEET exam. What is that? Directly write down this. This is VS concept, very magical concept that is going to play very important role for you guys in NEET exam is concerned. What is that? If vector magnitude of vector A equal to magnitude of vector B equal to resultant of A and B, if all are equal, it is only possible when angle between A and B is 120 degree. I am talking about this question only. This is directly exam question. If two vectors having equal magnitude and angle 120 degree, in that case their resultant A plus B is going to be the same value. This is very standard question. Okay, do it fast. Done? Okay, let us take one more example on this same concept. I am only talking about the NEET question that is being asked in your NEET exam, not once, 2 times that is asked in NEET examination. Okay, let us take that example. Okay, listen that language first. What was the language? Listen, this was the language given in NEET exam. If resultant of 2 unit vector, what is the language? If resultant of 2 unit vector is also a unit vector. If resultant of 2 unit vector is also a unit vector, then what is the angle between those unit vectors? You tell me fast. What is the question? This is NEET question, the super question, magical question in NEET. This is directly asked what they have asked. resultant of two unit vectors means two unit vectors, vector A, assume that this is unit vector, vector B is unit vector. Unit vector means what is magnitude? 1. What is magnitude? 1. And what is the question language? And resultant is also unit vector, means what is that? Vector A plus B magnitude itself is unit vector, means that is going to be 1. Only confusing the question. Then tell me what is the angle between. This is only possible condition in this case. We are strict number 1. That is, what is the angle? Yes sir, we know this result directly. 120 degree. Okay, very good. Okay, let us discuss one more question also. In same question, I am asking that in same question, let us assume magnitude of A, this is second rule, equal to magnitude of B, and angle between both the vector A and B equal to defined at 60 degree. So dear student, this value, let us assume this is A. What is value of resultant vector A plus B magnitude? Tell me fast. This is also standard rule. Some of students may know that. What is this value? Tell me fast. Okay. That means what is, sir, we know the formula in this case. The formula is 2A cos theta by 2. What is the value of A? A itself is given 2 into A. What is the angle? Cos 60 divided by 2. Mean that is cos 30, and cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. So this is going to be 2A cos 30 is root 3 by 2. 2 is cancel. Again we get one wonderful result, root 3 times of A. That means if magnitude are equal, angle is 60 degree. In that case, this is going to be root 3 times of its magnitude. This is also standard question. You can directly remember the result also, very important. Okay dear student, this is about directly concepts which is directly asked in your exam. This is vector addition. So let us do some magical concept for vector subtraction also, because both are the same concept question. What is that? Now don't be worried, we are not starting new topic. This is same thing. Vector addition and vector subtraction same. Only one small difference is there. So let us cover that together with vector addition. Okay dear student, you tell me, when we doing vector addition, what was the vector addition? Vector A plus vector B is vector addition. Okay, let us take this example, only this one. This is vector A, this is vector B. Let us assume this parallelogram law only. This is angle theta. Then we know that what is magnitude resultant, or magnitude of resultant vector, that is vector A plus B. We know that formula, yes or no? Yes sir, we know the formula. What was that? This formula was under root, tell me fast, A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. This is the formula. Now what we are doing, if someone asks you, you do one thing, very important, take vector A as it is, but do one thing, just add opposite vector of B. What we are doing, vector A plus B we were doing previously. Now I have given you one task, just do opposite of the vector B and perform vector addition. Means this itself will become what? Vector A minus B. That means this is called vector subtraction. So that means vector subtraction is nothing special. This is only vector addition of vector A with vector minus B. Nothing. And rules, we know everything. What is the rule for that? Then sir, how to perform? Okay, let us do this. What to do? Sir, this is vector B. Just perform its minus B vector. What is minus B vector? Take vector A as it is. This is vector A. What will be the vector B, dear? Minus B. Minus B means opposite of this vector. Opposite means direction will be reversed. Okay, tell me what is the direction. If we are talking Can we write this vector is going to be vector minus b? Yes or no? See, this side vector b, this side vector minus b. Magnitude is same, direction only reversed. One more thing is changed. If this angle is theta, now defined angle between vector a and minus b is, what is that? This total is 180. This is going to be 180 minus theta. Now defined angle is also changed. Now tell me, dear student, what is this resultant? See, be very activated. What he is asking, what is resultant of a minus b? Let us use same formula. What was that? Under root a square plus b square plus 2ab going to remain same. And don't be confused. Sometimes student asks, sir, why are you not using minus b? Minus b, magnitude of minus b is also b only. So we are taking magnitude here. What is that? Only things which is changed, that is theta. Cos theta become cos 180 minus theta, because now angle become 180 minus theta. And tell me, dear student, what is the cos 180 minus theta? Tell me fast. Cos 180 minus theta is going to be minus cos theta, that is equal to minus cos theta. Then what is this result? Under root, now you remember this result directly, a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Very, very important. A square plus b square. Only thing that need to remember, in place of plus there will be minus when you are performing vector subtraction. That means vector subtraction is nothing special mathematical operation in physics. That itself is vector addition only. Vector addition of one vector with another negative vector. Vector A plus vector minus b, that is the only result. If still you are confused, don't be worried. I will simplify this complete concept. Now what is the summary for a plus b and a minus b? Just you remember, this is vector A. Let us assume this is vector A. This is given. This is vector b. Now let us form one single table for formula. This is angle theta. This is vector b. Okay, dear student, tell me fast. If I am asking vector a plus b, what is your result? Sir, resultant is going to be, tell me fast, under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Yes, sir, done. If I am asking about minus, then put minus here only, this minus. If here is negative, what it? This is also going to be minus. Very important. Now next step that I told you. Step number 1, VS trick number 1. What is that trick? Same. If magnitude of vector A equal to magnitude of vector B equal to, let us assume value A is given, then I already told you these are very magical tricks. Be very attentive and make a note of all these things, because that you all are going to be forgetting within 1 or 2 days. If whenever you are taking class, then only you enjoying the concept, but within 1 to 2 days you will forget all these things. But my target is for you guys that you remember all these things till 2027 NEET exam. Okay, sir. So what is that? Sir, in this case, A plus B, I already told you what was that result. This is equal to 2a cos theta by 2. Second one, if someone asks you what is result of A minus B in this case, this is, if this is cos theta by 2, this is 2a sin theta by 2. These are very, very important formula. You just remember these directly. This is the VS trick, very important. This is VS trick. Give star rating to this trick, very important. The number of star you can give, that will be good for you. Very important. Very, very important. Do it fast. Okay, sir, done. Now come to the next point. Done? Okay, what was the next? Sub trick of this trick. The second one, directly question being asked from this technique. What is that question? You tell me. Very good. What was that? If defined angle between vector A and B is 120 degree. These two cases are the most important case of vector. Angle defined is 120 degree. But one more thing that is defined, magnitude of A equal to magnitude of B. What we have taken A. See, same case. In this case, angle between vector is theta. In second case, what I am taking, angle between A and B is 120 degree is defined. You tell me fast. I think you know the result. Yes, very important. That is NEET question. In this case, sir, resultant A plus B is going to be A and B only. This is A. We already discussed this rule. And in this same case, A minus B is going to be. Tell me fast. A minus B is going to be under root 3 times of A. If you are getting confused, just go for these formulas. What is that? 2A cos 120 by 2, cos 60 1 by 2, 2 cancel, it will A. 2A sin theta by 2, 120 by 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2, root 3A. These are very important, very important, very important. Okay, this is the sub rule. Now come to the next VS trick. What was that again? Magnitude of A equal to magnitude of B. Let us assume this is A and angle between A and B is 60 degree. This angle is given. Remember, in that case, A minus B is going to be the same. A minus B is going to be the same. And in that case, A plus B is going to be root 3 times of A. That is going to be root 3 times of A. See, reverse process of this one. At angle 120 degree, A plus B will be same and A minus B will be root 3 times of A. At 60 degree, A minus B will be the same of A and B. And what will be the A plus B? Root 3 times of A. This is the magical rule and easy to remember because this is particular process. So you write down fast this concept. Very important, dear student. Do it fast. And again, comment box is very silent. I think you are busy in study. Yeah, yes, this type of fire. See, okay. Sweetie, can you give your Insta ID? Don't worry, dear student, I will give you my ID to you. Don't worry, you chat with me. Very bad. Mandapali Saraswati, Insta ID. See, don't do that thing. See, you are small kids. Just play with bat ball, something you can say, basketball, volleyball. You should be connected with some sports activities. Why these Instagram, FB? Why these are required for you guys right now? I think government should ban. Or I think already ban. I think still you are not 18. Till you are not 18 years old, you are not allowed to use Facebook, Instagram, all these things. No, never, never. Yes or no? You can use only videos for educational purpose only. Yes or no? So that's why don't misuse the technology. Just use it. Yes, we are forming the nation, building the nation. Don't do like that. Okay, come to the next point. I think getting this point. Okay, this is regarding resultant of A plus B and resultant of A minus B. See, listen carefully. Okay, tell me one question. Fast. For ID person, that ID person, you tell me fast. What is that? If difference of two unit vector, listen carefully. If difference of two unit vector is also a unit vector, then what is angle between those vectors? If difference of two unit vector is also a unit vector, then what is the angle between those vectors? What is my question? If one vector is A cap, this is given. Second vector is B cap. He will not mention these are two vectors and their difference, you can say difference vector A minus B, that is also a unit vector, or it is given that A cap minus B cap itself is also unit vector, Then what is angle between A and B? See, whenever we saw any cap on the vector means its magnitude is going to be 1. Don't be confused. Whenever cap is there, we no need to find magnitude here and there. That magnitude is going to be 1. In that case, difference is same when it will be theta is equal to 60 degree. Okay, dear student, tell me, what is vector A plus B in this case? What is this? This is going to be, sir, 60 degree means root 3 times of A. A itself is unit vector. That's why root 3 is the right answer. Okay, dear student, on same concept, same system, we can form another rule. What is that? Okay, come to again in this point. This is vector A. Okay. What is this? This is vector B. When we study triangle law, this resultant side is this side. Now I am doing reverse of this. This is, let us assume, vector C. Can you tell me what is the relation between vector A, B and C? What is relation between vector A, B and C? Very magical question. Sir, in this case, what to do? Just use the rule, just use the concept. Sir, we know one side of triangle, another side of triangle, two vectors following same order, but thing is different. What is that? We need this vector in this direction, then it will become resultant. We know that this was the resultant for our previous question. Then if I am taking this in this direction, that is going to be vector minus C. Yes or no? Then what was our rule? This resultant vector minus C equal to vector A plus vector B. Then what is the relation? Vector A plus vector B plus vector C is going to be 0. Very important, very important. Yes or no? So what is this important in this case? Important in this case is that whenever this cyclic order is performed, cyclic means, sir, any closed structure like triangle, like square, like rectangle, like pentagon, like hexagon, if represented, its sides are represented by the vectors in cyclic order, then vector sum of all those vectors is going to be 0. Write this concept. Always your pen paper should be in running mode. Write down this concept and give star rating to this concept. Always highlighted that type of concept that will remain with you for complete 2 years of time period. Yes or no? Done. Okay. Okay, come to the next point. Tell me fast. I think this concept is clear. Okay, now you tell me. Same concept if asked in this way. This is vector A. This is vector B. This is vector C. This is vector D. Dear student, what is the relation between vector A, B, C and D? What you need to find out, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vectors. Cyclic order. Whenever cyclic process is there, vector sum A plus B plus C plus D is going to be 0. I think now you are getting. Then what is this? Sir, what we are doing? We are adding 4 vectors here. That means now we can form a rule to add more than 2 vectors also. What is that rule? Same rule. What is that rule? If one side of any polygon represented by one vector, take another side with second vector B. Take, let us assume, third side by vector C. In same order, order should be remembered. A, B, C, same order. This is D. If you want resultant of all these vectors, then take its closing side in opposite direction. This is the closing side, closing vector R. Then how to define vector R? Vector R is in opposite order. it's going to be resultant vector. That means resultant of vector A plus B of vector C plus vector D. This is the addition of more than two vectors, and that is performed by a specific geometry that is called polygon. This is called Polygon law of vector addition. Very important. Remember this and write down it fast. I think up to this point everything is clear. Not only clear, I think everything is crystal clear. Yes, then comment box should be, yes, done with E equal to mc square. That type of energy I need. Done. Okay, Sri Chaitanya K5, done, very good. Okay, let's take one last and final magical question. Yes or no? Last question, that is your homework. You do it by yourself. I am giving you one task. What is that? Angle, what he is asking, vector A cap plus vector B cap value is asked, and angle between A cap and B cap is, angle between A cap and B cap is given as 120 degree. This is the question number 1. What you have to find out this one. Second one, when angle between A cap and B cap is theta equal to 60 degree. In that case, you have to find out what is that, A cap minus B cap magnitude. Second one, A cap plus B cap magnitude. So this is your homework for today's class. Do all these two questions, and these are very important questions that you do it by yourself. Yes or no? Okay, dear student, whatever concept whatever I taught you, what is basically two concepts are there, vector addition, vector subtraction. Write those formulas by yourself and do at least 5 questions from vector addition, 5 questions from vector subtraction, so that everything can be remembered. See, in physics, whenever you studying something, when teacher teaching you the subject, that time you feeling it's very easy. But after 2 or 3 days, if you not practice the questions, you will forget each and every concept. That's why try to practice the questions. In physics, if you want to be better, the only one short trick, what is that? Just practice, practice and practice. Okay, dear student, thank you very much. Keep studying. Jai Hind.